Following on from last week, where we talked about one of the stars of medicine, Hippocrates, this week we're going to be talking about a man called Claudius Galen. The work of Galen was so important that his ideas were believed and followed for hundreds of years after his death. Galen was born in 129 AD in a place called Pergamum in Greece. His father had a dream given to him by the Greek god of medicine, Asclepius, who said that his son was going to become a great doctor. So Galen began studying medicine at the age of 16 at the medical school in Pergamum. Not long after that, he did spend time at the famous medical school in Alexandria in Egypt, where he was able to study human skeletons and dissect human bodies. In 162 AD, he decided to travel to Rome, where he became a physician, a fancy word for doctor, at a gladiator school. This was ideal for him as it gave him the chance to learn how to deal with stab wounds, broken bones, and other major injuries. In Rome, he was not able to dissect human bodies, but he did dissect apes, as he believed correctly that they were our closest relatives. In 169 AD, he then became the personal physician to the emperor Marcus Aurelius, and later on he even became a teacher to other doctors. Galen's main idea, the theory of opposites, was based on Hippocrates' theory of the four humours, which, just as a recap, was the theory that the body is made up of four humours: black bile, yellow bile, phlegm, and blood. And that if any one of them is out of balance with the others, then you would get sick. The theory of opposite builds on this further by saying that you can rebalance the humour by treating it with its opposite. For example, if your symptom was too much phlegm, then your problem was caused by cold. That would then need to be treated by something hot. For example, taking pepper. Other important things that Galen emphasised were that illness was caused naturally, not by the gods, and that doctors should observe their patients and record what they see, using their knowledge of the patient's history as well as other examples of the same illness to help them decide how to treat an illness. This is exactly what Hippocrates emphasised as well. What kinds of discoveries did Galen make then? Well, here are three main ones. He proved that the brain, not the heart, controls the body. He found that arteries, along with veins, moved blood around the body. And he proved that animals and humans have different anatomy, remembering, of course, that he had had the chance to dissect both. However, with these great discoveries, he did also get some things wrong. For example, he thought that holes in the septum, that is the inner wall of the heart, would let blood move from one side of the heart to the other, when in reality the movement of blood is done by the pumping of the heart. He also said that blood was created by the body and then used up, rather than being a fixed amount that keeps getting circulated, keeps going around. Finally, he also said that the jaw is made up of two bones. So this week, we will be looking at Galen a bit more detail in class, and using the information that we now have on Hippocrates and Galen to compare and contrast the Greek and Roman approaches to medicine. See you then!